So we've generated a catalogue of all the songs that we've got, all the tracks. I've got about 3,000 tracks, and I've got a separate video about generating that catalogue, which turns out to be quite critical. And so in that catalogue, I have the title of the song, the artist, the art, where the art is for that orchestra, say, etc. And extra things about each track, how many beats per minute, what key is that music in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get an agent to design our playlist. So here I'm saying this event, it needs to know something about the event, the kind of room that it's in, actually how many dancers there's going to be, the density of dancers. If it's very tight dancing, we don't want the music to be too energetic, etc. And this is typically where I go off for a practica on Saturday. So we give it constraints about how we want the whole playlist to look. So typically you'll start off to get people on the floor, then you'll build up, and eventually you'll hit a crescendo, and then you'll let people down gently at the end of the evening. So we take this prompt and we send it to our director. So there's got a playlist director here that we're going to run the director, and that'll come up with the overall strategy for the evening, which orchestras, whether we're going to go with Golden Age or whether we're going to be more modern, we can decide in this prompt. So here it's come up now and it's telling us the phases in the evening that it's going to go through. We're going to be using the styles tango, vals and milonga, and we'll typically go 2 tango tandas, then a vals, and then a milonga, and repeat. So this is the strategy. There's that structure. And how many we're going to include: 4 tango songs in a tanda, 3 valses and 3 milongas. So we sent this off to the OpenAI agent to design the strategy, and it's come up with that now. And now the second stage is we can just go and generate tandas. Now here's one I've already generated, and we can manipulate these. We can delete any of these. We can play them. We can move them around, for example, and we've got cortinas over here. Similarly, we can move those around, choose whatever we want. So, but let's see how it was generated. So here we're going to generate tandas. So it's going off now, and it's deciding on an orchestra. It's taking out of the catalogue all the tracks and albums by that orchestra, and then choosing. In this case, tandas are 4 songs here, and it's choosing 4. And this one is by Desali. He's a strong lead-off. Here we've got Miguel Carlo, and again, quite strong building up. Now we've got vals and etc. So now it hasn't quite generated. It'll still got a couple more, I think. Yeah. So now it's got the milonga. So we've generated 6 tandas. Okay, if we like them, that's great. If we don't like them, we can tell it to go away and do it again. So for example, here, maybe we do the Desali one. We can save them. I've got a list of saved tandas here. So for example, we can pick any of these and just insert them. They're already generated. But this will have had a strategy for why it's placing these songs in this order. Okay, so let's see what that strategy is. So here I'm going to do an agent review. So I'm going to ask an OpenAI agent to review this playlist and make comments on it. So it's going to go away now and send this playlist to the OpenAI agent, and it's going to come back. And here it's given us an overall score of 95 out of 100, which is pretty good. So it's a good playlist. There's a minor warning. Let's go see what that is. Okay, so here's the report, and it's quite a detailed report. Carlo, Duran, DeSali offer a degree of elegance and lyricism. Okay, so it's saying positive things about it. Now, it designed this itself, so it's really commenting on its own capabilities here. But it's surprising some of the insights that it gives. I didn't think that you would adjust, for example, depending on whether the singer is a male or a female, that you probably don't want to mix in the same tanda. So let's see what the recommendations, add an additional vowels to balance the emotional. Okay, so that's, it's giving us analysis of the 9 tango tandas, 2 vowels and 2 milongas. Here's the orchestra, so the 8 tracks from Carlo, and DeSali, 6 tracks, another 6, this was with Duran, and then 6 others. So there's quite a good mix, and then this will go through each tanda in detail. So showing us what we've chosen and how it's playing out. And it's giving us a warning at the bottom, say no cortinas found. So for some reason it does have cortinas, so I'm surprised that it says that they weren't found. Let's take a look. Yes, they haven't been generated. Let's replace them. Okay, so we can just easily, let me stop that, and same with this one, we can inject that one and replace that one. Okay, these are fairly easy, as you see, to replace. Okay. So that's my DJ app that generates playlists. It's been a long journey, actually. Most of the effort went into getting the catalog right and being able to extract the characteristics of each track, in terms of beats per minute and key that it was in. But you learn a lot writing code. Okay, so that's my DJ app as it stands today. I'm sure I'll be changing it tomorrow. Bye for now.